Good morning, Islanders. I'm gonna need y'all to raise your hand if you have Love Island withdrawals. Welcome to a day in the life of someone who works from home, owns her own functional coaching business, and makes her health and fitness her priority. Today is a check-in day for work, so it is one of my busier work days, so I really have to make movement a priority or I could easily sit on my ass literally all day long. Hot Pilates is currently one of my forms of cardio, so I started the day off with that fasted. I am always the sweatiest bitch in that class. Every day is honestly a little bit different for me, but the biggest thing I try to do on a daily basis is move my body, spend time outside, prioritize quality sleep, and eat well every single day. You don't have to do a million things every day to live a healthy lifestyle. You just have to make sure you're consistent with the right things. After Pilates, I came home and walked my two sweet boys. My dog's names are Fish and Big, and they're literally the cutest little monsters in this world. And I will fight anyone who says otherwise to that. I will preface by saying my meals today are a little fucking random because I was basically out of every single protein source I have, which we'll come back to later. I took my suppies, I cracked open Alani. Like I said, I walked the dogs, and then I went ahead and ate, showered, changed, threw on a little bit of makeup, and got straight into it for work. I always start my day trying to get content out of the way because it is the fucking bane of my existence, if I'm being honest. But unfortunately, if I want my online coaching business to succeed, I have to be chronically online. Kind of fucked up if you think about it.
Further that deficit from food alone. So our goal with this is keeping stress low and really focusing on consistency.
All of my clients check in every week. We evaluate biofeedback, I'll review form videos, we assess progress, and decide if any changes need to be made for this week so they can keep progressing on their goals. Check-in days are a little mentally draining, so midday I'll eat lunch and I'll take a second to decompress with the boys all back, and then I'll jump straight into it. I always think about how ironic it is that I am an online functional nutrition coach and the majority of my day is sat behind a computer at a desk. So just like you guys, I do have to really make it a point to get these things as part of my day because they're just not naturally occurring as much as you think they would be.
Doing things and they're making efforts, but they might not be making those efforts and those sacrifices enough to see that return on.
Once I'm done for the day, I'll answer any client messages, review my list, and do a little planning for the next day. I then went and walked myself, walked the dogs again, and then came inside, fed them dinner, and cooked myself dinner as well. I showered, and just when I thought the day was freaking over, I remembered that I completely forgot to order groceries today. And not only that, but I did not have a single protein source in my fridge. So I called my ass and my wagon to H-E-B because we have goals to hit, and honestly, I always think, what is something I can do to make future Kaylee's life easier, and waiting would not be that. And finally, what's a girl gotta do to get a little shut-eye around here? See you next time.